Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our lesson. But before that, we have to review first in order for you to know the previous lessons that we discussed before. So we are going to have here three lessons. We have counting blocks. We also have subtraction without regrouping, and we also have subtraction with regrouping. I know that you are all familiar with this, but we have to go back first in order for you to know what would be the next lesson. Okay, so here we have counting blocks. As you can see, we have here small boxes. So each box represents one digit. So if we are going to count this one, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all in all, we have 10 blocks. But we can also draw this as a whole box. So we have here, or a whole blocks, we have here one big blocks represents 10 blocks. Okay, we have here examples. So for example, number 1, we have here how many blocks? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we also have examples number 2. As you can see here, we have two different blocks. We have the longer blocks that represents 10 blocks. So we can write it here. It represents 10 blocks. And there are two small blocks here, which represents only 1 each. So we have 1, 2. If we are going to count, it will be 10, 11, and 12. So all in all, we have here 12 blocks. Now let's proceed to subtraction without regrouping. We have here an example. So we have 27 minus 15. We said before that if we are going to subtract this one, we are going to align ones and tens together. So let's do it. We have 27 minus 15. So make sure ones are aligned and tens are aligned. We have here ones number is 7 and 5. Tens is 2 and 1. Subtraction without regrouping, because you are just going to subtract the number normally. So we have 7 minus 5 is equals to 2. And we have 2 minus 1 is 1. So all in all, the answer is 12. Okay, let's write it here. Next one, we also have subtraction with regrouping. So we have here an example. We have 35 minus 26. The same thing like what we did in here, we are going to align ones and tens together. So we have 35 minus 26. So you see, 5 and 6 are aligned. 3 and 2 are aligned. Next, we are going to look at the numbers. The numbers on top should always be greater than the numbers at the bottom in order for you to subtract normally. But in here, we have 5 is lesser than 6. So it means that you are going to regroup the number in order for you to subtract. So in order for you to do that, you have to borrow number from the next place value, which is number 3. In order for you to do that, you have to minus 1 here. So 3 minus 1, it becomes 2. And the one that you borrowed from here, you are going to put it on top and then just copy this number, which is 5. So this becomes 15. Now 15 is greater than 6, so you can normally subtract. 15 minus 6 is, students? 9. Very good. Okay. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So you can just write 0 there, or it's okay for you not to write 0. So the answer will be 9. Okay, so that's it for the lesson, and for next week we are going to continue with the new lesson, and I will be posting some worksheets on the platform. Thank you, students, for listening.